everybody! Hello, Jace. Hello, Luca. Welcome back to Root Double. Last time, we got through that big room and we found a whole... we had a portion of it where we got to choose, which girl we were gonna go with. And then we found another dead body, which was a kid this time. And the elevator purposefully sabotaged. So, now I'm wondering, if it is Watase's other personality, that's gonna be really bad for him. Because, we're not getting a happy ending if that's Watase's other personality who did all the killings, prior to the start of the game. It could be, an unreliable narrator thing where we saw Watase running, but, no. We did hear the two male partners' voices in the very opening of the game. So, they weren't dead yet. Then, so, it's not I think that almost kind of clears what old Watase of suspicion, doesn't it? Because, we heard him communicating to them in the very beginning of the game as he was running around, and then he went to the big core, and whatever happened to him, whether it was possession or switching personalities from DID or something like that. And I can almost tell from this right here. Hello OA, welcome to the stream. That look at this background image right here. It's a white void, which is usually, in anime at least, representative of a mental realm with chairs. Hello Metro, welcome to the stream. And one of those chairs is completely shattered with blood. I think that's a sword there behind the logo or something like that. I don't know. So I think that lends some credence to the DID theory. And, but, so did the Watase we know, straight up kill his other self? Or could he possibly come back? Jeez. But, I think that the fact that we heard the original Watase, with his memories, we're not starting a new game. No, we're not starting a new game. We're continuing. I was just on the title screen because it's very fancy and schnazzy. And, jeez! I gotta read Jace's comment. The background symbolizes that pre-amnesia Watase was actually a really crappy lumberjack. Of course. Why didn't I see it before? I can't believe you spoiled that for me, Jace. Instant ban. Jeez. Hello, Mr. Valdek. Welcome to the stream. So, I think that for at the very least, the two guys that were part of the original rescue team, I don't think that OG Watase killed them. I think that he's kind of given some irrefutable evidence there, unless things got really fucky with time in a way that, it really misrepresented the time. Because I know in the beginning... I know that in the beginning of the game, they were giving us very specific times. As to when things were happening. Hello, Zarmegas, welcome to the stream. So, I'm sure if I went back and looked at it, I could probably work something out to see if it's possible for, the other Watase. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Mr. Valdek. Oh. I'm taking my son in to get vaccinated tomorrow. I hope everything's gonna be okay. Australia's just becoming a complete mess now with Omicron. I mean, I'm boosted, but it's always just bettering your odds, but I really hope you get better. I'm so sorry, Mr. Voldak. Everybody, please get vaccinated if you haven't been. And anyway, on lighter topics, the whoever is this freaking murderer, like, it's gotta have something to do with the old accident that she was talking about. You know, that happened when she was a little kid and someone was with her. That's got to be connected to this in some way. And I personally am just... There's got to be a reason also that these kids were also afraid of what to say. So I'm gonna say for now that unless some weird like timestamp shenanigans were happening in the beginning, I think the fact that we heard their voices on the intercom kind of clears what to say of guilt of at least the murders of his of the two rescue team members. Yes, geez. So that said, before we get back into where we were, I want to see the other two routes from before. Kazami is my girl, but I'm so sorry, Kazami. I'm gonna have to see. I want to see the Anna and June routes for that thing. Here we go.
Moribe, will you join me?
Sounds nice. Don't change what ain't broken, right? Oh, you... Seriously, I love that. I love that so much. I'll have to revisit it later? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I may as well just get through this. I'll just do June's now. Oh, I'm sorry, Jace. Ah! I jumped the gun. Okay, I'll just do June's now and save Ennis for later. Then please leave the search of the factory to us.
Okay, let's get to searching, people.
Roger! With Watase's command as the trigger, the group split up into their teams. Watase and June first entered B2 of the inner ring. Those kids should be in this area, right?
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
After that brief exchange, the two of them checked all the rooms in a hurry. All the while believing they'd find the survivors in one of them. However, their search yielded no results. They're not here?
No, hold on. Let's check B1.
Then they headed in the direction of the stairwell. But the inner ring's emergency staircase was unusable. The part on B1 was intact, but everything below it had crumbled, leaving it impossible to climb.
Shh, not again.
Boy, these are the pits. The factory is basically 2 floors in one room, so this is the only staircase. Should we use the elevator shaft again?
No, wait. Is there any way we can get up?
It was at that moment Watase remembered what he had with him. The 10-meter rope he's been carrying around this whole time.
I think we'll be able to get up with this.
Watase calmly picked up some debris and tied it to the end of the rope. And in the movie version, he's gonna pick up the debris. It's like,
oh, debris!
He then tossed the rope up and caught it on the B1 staircase. He tugged it several times to test its strength, It appeared the rope was firmly secured.
よし行けるぞ。
Good. We can do this.
ナイス隊長。それじゃロープ投範競争といきますか。
Woo! Nice one! Okay, first one to the top wins!
一本しかないのにどうやって競争するんだ。普通に登るぞ。
Hey, how are we supposed to race each other when there's only one rope? Just climb normally.
なんだ、ノリ悪いな。
Oh, come on! You're such a killjoy. That is true, though. The two of them climbed the rope as they smiled at their playful exchange. The two of them then left the rope where it was. That way they could use it again when they had to go back down. And there was a chance they might need to climb back up anyway. Oh, hello, Guppy Force. Welcome to the stream.
よし、それじゃあ捜索を続けよう。ここが最後の未捜索フロアだからな。
Okay, then let's move on with the search. It's the only other block we haven't explored yet.
Hello, T. Welcome to the stream. Yeah! The two of them started searching the floor in high spirits. The first room they went to appeared not to have been touched by the fire at all. June shouted as soon as she walked in.
あれ、プロキオンがあるよ。
Hey, isn't that a Procyon?
Huh?
Watase looked closer to find a familiar device was lying in a corner of the room.
なんでこれがこんなところに。
What's something like this doing here?
プロキオンはラボから支給されたものだからね。施設内にあってもおかしくないよ。
It's not that surprising. Labo was the one who gave this to Procyons in the first place, after all.
そうか。いずれにしろいいものを見つけたな。
Oh, right. Anyway, this is a pretty good find.
これでこれからは3チームに分かれられるね。
Yep, now we can split into 3 teams. They didn't know if the need for that would ever arise, but the two of them decided to take it just to be safe. They looked around to see if there was anything else worth taking with them. They didn't find any AD. There was a balanced stack of papers on the table that Watase took interest in.
防災マニュアル。
Huh. Disaster prevention manual.
防災マニュアルって前にユーリちゃんが見つけたあれ？
Now, ain't that the thing Yuri found a while back?
いや、微妙に違うみたいだ。第5、第6エリア職員用と書いてある。
No, it's a bit different. This one says for area 5 and 6 staff.
Watase and June stood together to read the manual. Most of it was more or less the same as the one Yuri had shown them, but there was a new page at the very end not present in the other manual. Okay. Yeah, this should be the same. Yep. Yeah, that's the same as before. I'm not gonna read it again.
A cargo lift.
The two of them started trembling when they read that passage.
安全区域まで避難することができる。
Evacuate to a safe zone. What does that mean?
この状況下でもそこからは地上に脱出できるってことか。
That there's a way for us to escape to the surface, even in this situation.
Watase and June looked at each other. They were both grinning from ear to ear. After being trapped in the basement all this time, they finally found the clue they needed about the one escape route that still worked.
でもそれってどこにある
But
の？
where the heck is it?
さっきは気づかなかったが、あの焼けただれたファクトリーのどこかにあるんだろう。
It might be somewhere in that burnt to hell factory, though I didn't notice anything earlier.
だが先に要救助者の捜索だ。脱出口が見つかっても要救助者を確保してなきゃ無意味だからな。
But we need to look for the survivors first. Locating an escape route means nothing if we don't find them.
そうだね。
Damn right! Watase shoved the manual into his pocket and ran out of the room. However, in the end, they went through all the rooms, yet found no hide nor hair of the survivors or any AD.
連絡通路も確認しよう。隅々まで探すんだ。
Let's check the connecting passageway. We can't leave any stone unturned.
The two of them headed for the connecting passageway that led to the factory. passageway was blocked by debris further in, so they couldn't travel past that. The only thing up ahead was the factory, meaning that they'd completed their search of the inner ring. June frowned in puzzlement as they turned around.
おかしいね。夏彦くんたちどこにもいないよ。
Well, that's odd. We didn't find Natsuhiko or anybody else here.
確かに妙だな。だが、ファクトリーにいるのかもしれない。
Yeah, I agree. But maybe they're in the factory.
じゃあ私たちも戻って向こうの捜索を手伝おう。
Then let's go back and help the other team with their search.
そうだな。あるいはひょっとして彼らは。
Yeah, or maybe they...
But before Watchesay could say any more, suddenly heard a sound at his feet. Oh, crap!
なんだ
Who's that?
Both of them looked down in surprise while there were cracks where June was standing.
The floor's giving way.
Now we get to save her. Just as Watchesay thought that, time slowed down for him. He was seeing everything in slow motion. June tried to jump back at once, but the floor at her feet collapsed right then. Oh, crap!
Moribe!
Watchesay shot his hand out as fast as lightning and grabbed June's arm. Pain ran through his cracked ribs instantly.
Ah!
But he put up with it and grasped June's arm tightly. Dust blew up from the crumbled floor, but it soon began to clear up. Aw! She looks cute there. Revealing June's face on the other side.
Oh,
危ないところだったな、森部。
that sure was a close call, wasn't it?
隊長、すごい。私でさえ何の反応もできなかったのに。
Captain! Incredible! It all happened so fast that I couldn't react, but y'all... Oh.
いや、なんかやばいと思ってな。
Well, I thought it looked dangerous, that's all.
それにしてもびっくりしたよ。まさか急に崩れるなんて。
Still, I nearly had a heart attack there. I didn't think the floor would just collapse so suddenly like that.
ああ、恐れ入るよ。通路も破壊するお前の体重にはな。
What say?
Yeah, that was scary. It must have been your weight that broke the passageway.
レディに向かってなんてこと言ってんの？
Oh, God.
デリカシーがないんだよ。
Hey, were y'all born with no manners at all? Seriously? That ain't something you tell a lady?
冗談だ。引き上げるからそっちの手も貸してくれ。
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna pull you up now, so give me your hand.
Roger Dodger. Watchesay grabbed June's other hand and pulled her up.
森部、怪我はなかったか。
You're not hurt, are you?
うん、体の方はね。心には深い傷を負ったけど。
Oh my god, June. They went for a more jokey tone with her, as I say. Nope, not physically at least. But my heart's been horribly wounded. No thanks to someone.
そうかい。それにしても。
That's good, but still.
Watchesay looked at the now partially collapsed passageway.
第6エリアはよほど火災によるダメージがひどかったんだな。
I guess Area 6 got damaged really badly by that fire.
そうだね。他のみんなは大丈夫かな？
Yeah, I hope the others are okay.
早く戻ってみんなの無事を確認しよう。
Let's get back to them and make sure.
The two of them nodded at each other and ran through the passageway together. Team climbed down. Okay.
隊長、何かあったのですか？
I'm pretty sure this is where everything meets up. Captain, did something happen?
なんかドスンって音が鳴ったけど。
We heard this strange thump.
いや、大したことないさ。連絡通路が崩れただけだ。
Oh, it was no big deal. Just the connecting passageway collapsing, that's all. I saved Maribe's life.
それよりみんな要救助者とかいた？
Anyways, Did you guys find the survivors?
それが
Unfortunately, no.
隅々まで捜索したのだがね、要救助者の姿はどこにもない。
We made sure to leave no stone unturned, but found not even a trace of the survivors.
内州島にもいなかったんですか？
Did you find anyone in the inner ring?
あ、こっちでも誰も見つからなかった。
No, no one in our end either.
The group had just finally finished exploring all the areas in Labo. They hadn't found the survivors anywhere, not even any bodies of
じゃあ
them.
いよいよ間違いないな。
And I guess there's no doubt about it.
Huh?
あの子たちはすでに搬出リフトから脱出したんだ。
They already escaped through the cargo lift.
Yeah, this is gonna be the same. Yeah.
そう考えるのが自然だよね。
Yeah, this is gonna be basically the same. I'm not gonna redo this part, because they're just gonna be talking about the same things. Oh yeah, of course! That makes total sense! Yep, now it's time for despair after they found the dead body. That was a nice little aside there. Seeing June's. It's interesting, they made Kazami's more serious, but June's was more lighthearted, which I guess fits for each character. I wonder how Enna's was gonna be. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out later. The group had been guided by hope until now. They'd have faith that there must be an escape route somewhere. That survivors must still live, awaiting rescue somewhere. And the cargo lift they found at the end of their search should have been their only escape route. But it had already been destroyed. There had never been any hope to begin with. Instead, all they found there was the unidentified body of a girl. The group was frozen in total shock. Everyone had been struck speechless by the unforeseen turn of events. Soon enough, Kazami.
バイタルチェックを
I'll run a vitals check on her. Ran over to the girl with that declaration. She took off her vital checker and put it around the girl's wrist. All 5 lights shone a bright red.
コンディションオールレッド
Status. All red. God damn it. She opened the girl's eyelids wider and checked her pupils.
投稿3台
Her pupils have dilated. Kazami laid the girl down and spoke.
森部手伝いなさい心肺蘇生を行います
Maribe, help me out. I'm gonna perform CPR.
はい
Right. June hurriedly sat down next to the girl. Kazami performed cardiac massage, 15 compressions. June performed artificial respiration, 2 rescue breaths. The girl didn't respond. Watase just stood there in blank amazement, unable to even do a thing. 15 compressions, 2 rescue breaths. The girl didn't respond. Well, she has a gigantic wound in her chest.
無理だ。
It's hopeless.
Ukita kneeled beside the girl and muttered that. Kazami and June ignored him and continued their CPR. 15 compressions, 2 rescue breaths.
もう死んでる。
She's already dead. Nani?
15 compressions, 2 rescue breaths.
君たちは救えなかった。
What the fuck, man? Okay, you've got. Oh, okay, you are so. My god. Okay, Megamind, you are just a fucking. You are a bastard here. Like, okay, jeez, rub it in. Fuck you. You know what? You are the Mayuzumi of this fucking group. Seriously. No, he's not that bad, but like...
You guys couldn't save her.
15 compressions, 2 rescue breaths.
And neither could I.
15 compressions, 2 rescue breaths. 15 compressions, 2 rescue breaths. 15 compressions, 2 rescue breaths. Kazami didn't stop the CPR.
立花もう
I mean, you didn't even do anything, dude. I don't think you're a medical doctor. Right? I mean, you're a researcher. How would you be able to do anything? I think the rescue team would probably know more than you in this case.
Tachibana, it's too late.
Watase's words didn't seem to register with Kazami. Eventually, her watch alarm went off.
立花 AD の投与時間だ
Tachibana, it's time to administer the AD.
Ooh, they have 1 hour left.
聞こえてるかおい
Hey, are you listening?
What's going on? Watase took out one of the AD ampules and administered to himself. He then injected Enna and Yuri with 2 other ampules. Oh god, they've lost the will to live! Oh my god. Oh my god. They've lost the will to live. Oh my god. Wow. Yuri was so out of it that she didn't even offer up one of her usual protests.
ほら立花お前たちも投与しろ
Come on, Tachibana, you guys have to take some too.
Kazami didn't reply. She looks angry. But her lips faintly moved. Oh god, Kazami, no! Oh god, you're gonna make me cry!
死なないで渚
She knows her. Nagisa, don't die! Jun's eyes widened at that moment.
お姉ちゃん
Say us!
この子は渚じゃないよ
This girl ain't Nagisa! Oh god.
Nagisa.
Confusion swept over Watase. Kazami didn't listen and continued her CPR attempts.
隊長もうやめよう
Lieutenant, stop it already! Nagisa must be the other girl who died. In the... beforehand. Oh god. She must have had a flashback. Kazami finally stopped moving at the sound of Jun's cry.
Tachibana.
He couldn't say anymore. Kazami quietly turned around towards Watase and spoke.
手を尽くしてはみましたが
I did everything within my power,
死亡しています
but she's dead. Kazami muttered that. Her face seemed absolutely devoid of life. The rest of the group chose that one to speak up in terrified voices.
副隊長さん
Lieutenant Tachibana.
その大丈夫なの
Are you okay?
ご心配をおかけしましたもう大丈夫です
I apologize for causing you all concern. I'm all right now. Her tone of voice and look on her face were the same as always, and full of a harshness that wouldn't accept any further questions.
What the hell just happened?
Kazami had clearly been acting strange. But her attitude made it clear that she would reject any questions regarding the reason for her actions. However, there was one thing they all knew for sure.
There's been yet another victim.
The group left the room, their hearts full of melancholy. They left the girl's body where it was.
もし
Hello. Dark clouds. No sooner had they exited than did the Procyon alarm start beeping. Oh god, how could things possibly get any worse? Wow. Well, I'm getting legitimately worried now. Holy shit. God. The escalation of the threat is just like, it just crept up on you. It reminds me of, I don't know. My sister is a lot more into horror than I am. I'm just a little pussy. I can't take it, but she knows like what I can and can't take, and she showed me this movie a couple of years ago called Jeepers Creepers. And there's a scene near the beginning of the movie where the two main characters, who are a brother and sister, are arguing in the car. And the monster, which you don't know is a monster yet, is driving a car, like an old beat up car that you can't see through. And you can see like the view of the two main characters is from the front windshield and you can see the back through the back windshield of the car, and they're just arguing, and you're looking straight at them and straight at the scene, but you, for the life of you, even though it's right there, you can't see the car creeping up like behind them in the background unless you're specifically looking for it. And then like right as it's on top of them, you hear like the loud horn of that car, and like it's not, you can't even call it a jump scare because it's literally right there, and it spends like a good 5 minutes within the scene beforehand, like behind them, and it's totally visible except you don't see it because you're not concentrating on it, and it just like creeps up on them, and like, you know, it avoids them for the time being. But it's crazy. Like, and although this is a completely different situation, that's what I was reminded of. Like right here, it's like, well, shit. Like we knew this was coming. We knew it was gonna happen, but the threat just, it feels like it just sprung on us because of everything that's been happening, and that I think is extremely well executed tension. Now back to the story. The reading on its display showed 4,000 MSV. It appeared that the contamination had spread to the factory too, shooting the radiation levels up to the first danger standard.
The whole facility could suffer the same fate if this keeps up.
That was a problem just as grave as the body they found. This meant that they weren't guaranteed to survive in this hellish place even with AD.
立花、森部、おっさんも AD を投与するんだ。
Tachibana, Maribe, old man, give yourself some AD too.
いろいろ気になることがあるとは思うが、頼む。
I know there's a lot on your minds right now, but you have to.
Yes.
そうしよう。私たちだって死にたくないもん。
Let's do it. We don't want to die after all. Their lives have been extended for another hour yet again, but this time,
Our escape route's been cut off. At this rate, we'll need to inject ourselves with AD 5 more times.
but they'd already used up all the AD they had. They'd searched what felt like the entire facility so far. So unless they'd missed some AD somewhere, they'd all be exposed to radiation in just an hour.
But in that case... Does that mean we have to look through all the areas again? Search every nook and cranny in more depth than last time?
He shook his head as soon as he thought that. Yep, that's it, GAs, yeah. I can't take conventional horror. I can take psychological horror. Absolutely. I agree. Like, what do you think? Like all these games I've been playing on this channel for like a couple of years now. It's crazy. Like, I love psychological horror. Conventional horror is something I just can't take. I can't play horror games. I just can't. I am a little pussy. But I love psychological horror. With their one light of hope having been so cruelly snuffed out, all of his fatigue was catching up to him at once. His body wasn't in perfect shape either. It was his cracked ribs and the cut up on the back of his head. His eyes that had been stung by smoke so many times suddenly started hurting. Well, yeah, of course I can play comedy horror. Jeez, Luca. That's hardly the same thing. Everyone's faces were equally filled with bewilderment. No one said a word. They were all just so confused about the incredibly unexpected sight they'd seen in the room.
But we still have to keep on searching.
A voice started pouring out of Watase's PDA as he thought that.
Commander!
Why am I reading the name?
Read me! Kasasagi! Do you read me?
Commander, you are our only fucking hope. It was Commander Murakami again. Watase took out his PDA in shock.
Loud and clear. This is Kasasagi. Over. Sagi! We finally got in to...
They got in? Did they break through? There was so much more static on this radio transmission than the previous ones. We gotta meet them at the front door.
Reception is extremely unstable. It will probably be the last mission.
Oh, god damn it, Commander! No!
Something I need to tell you. The secret of your life.
God damn it, I hate it when people do that!
Commander, I can't hear you. Didn't find anyone with gun. We can't confirm if there's a killer or not.
Well, yeah, they couldn't find, yeah, they can't confirm if there's a killer or not, yeah. Well, there's gotta be a fucking killer, but, yeah, they might have, how could the killer have left beforehand if they legit destroyed the exit and shot a girl right there? They could tell he was saying something like, we couldn't find anyone with a gun, we couldn't confirm if there's a killer or not.
Got it. What else? According to Trap there, aside from you got... Well, probably Trap there, including the dead Dojima and Yama
The commander desperately tried to give Watase's group the information they needed in the intervals between the loud bursts of static.
I repeat, Trap there, down there are Yama, 2 researchers.
It seemed like he was repeating the same messages over and over again. The group gathered around Watase's PDA and did their best not to miss a single word, not a single letter that he spoke.
Dojima and Hiyama, 2 research.
Okay, we know they're dead.
2 researchers, 3 high school students, and 2...
And 2 what? Wait, what? Wait, but there's... we found the 1 extra girl, but I guess 2 middle school students or something? I guess? Because the other girl looked younger? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. 3 high school students and 2 high school students? Oh, he was probably saying junior high school students. Okay. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. He's probably saying
2 school students, 2 girls.
so there's still 1 more girl out there that could be alive. Besides the 3 high school students that we know.
Rescue survivors work. You all...
Well, I was... So, do they know about the survivors that we've already collected? Like, do they know about the professor and Enna? Like, the 2 people that we've already collected here. Oh, and 3 people, I should say. Wait a minute. If they're counting Yuri as one of the 2 girls, but they said 2 researchers, and we found the 2 dead researchers. So where does that leave the professor? Is he an imposter? He might be if we're using that logic. Oh my god, I want to stay for because I have to go, but I have to go to the bathroom real badly. Please tell me if I fucked that up or not, because I think I made a breakthrough there. I think the professor might be sus as fuck in that case. If they're not counting the people we already have. The 2 girls they're talking about could be Yuri and the girl we just found that died. And the 2 researchers could be the ones that died. They have said 3 researchers? Oh my god, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, this game is really good. Ah! Alright. Ah! I'm back. Woo! Okay, it's up for me to interpret coming forth. Ah! Okay, so they know Ukita is, but Ukita could be like a fake name. Or at least, or it even could be a name of one of the researchers who died. Like, so, who knows, you know? So, that could be like, ah! Wait, but then what about Enna? They might have, I don't think they might have not even realized Enna was there. But, alright, so they do know Ukita was with them. I'm trying to figure this out. This is really, God. I was not expecting to love this game as much as I am right now. Like, jeez. Is the music loud enough for you guys? Or should I make it louder, by the way? Music and voice, I should say. Like, seriously. Okay, we did find his ID and it had his photo. Okay. Okay, geez. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. Yeah. So unless there's some wacky, like, shape-shifting shenanigans going on, yeah. Alright, so he's probably legit. Then that would call Anna into question, because why wasn't she mentioned? Unless, again, they're not straight up just not mentioning the people that they already found. And, that, I wish I could make my voice louder, Luca. But it's just the way this receiver. If I could buy a new microphone, a new through box for the microphone, that would probably be the best way to do that. But, I can't afford it. Now, and until then, I will try to speak louder. So, then that leaves, if they already are counting everyone that is with our group, then that would mean that there's one more girl out there that we don't know. Now back to the story.
You all 5 as we survive.
Damn it. Transmission ended there. All that could be heard was white noise.
今のは要救助者の
Was that a list of survivors?
Well, I mean, it was also a list of people who died. Why does they put the PDA away? Kazami, who finally regained her wits, spoke up.
この施設に取り残されている可能性がある人物を我々に伝えようとしていたのでしょう。
Kazami? Why are you hesitating? What's going on? I hope she's just been shaken up. No, he was clearly also listing off people who had already died. Like, did we tell them? What's going on, Kasami? Do you know something? She must know something. Or at least have a theory that she's not willing to tell us for some reason. Based on her previous experience. Yes. He was probably trying to tell us who else was probably trapped here.
なんて言ってたと思う？
What do y'all think he said?
つなぎ合わせると死者を含め取り残されてるのは
Yeah.
From what I can piece together, he said, the ones trapped down there, including the dead, are
堂島と檜山、研究員2名。
Dojima and Yama. 2 researchers, I think.
それから高校生3名
He then said 3 high school students.
待って、それだけじゃない。
Yeah, 2
最後に
probably
まだ
junior high
何か
school.
言ってたわよ。
Wait. That wasn't all. He also said one more thing after that.
あ、確か少女2名とか
Oh yeah, I think it was 2 girls.
少女って
By girls, you think he meant? Oh, wait a minute. Then that would follow that we've known everyone because of Yuri, right? But then what about Anna? Why isn't she listed? So, no, it's got to be one girl we don't know. About girls who you think you mayn't. Everyone's eyes focus on Yuri. Oh. But then what about Anna? They didn't talk about Anna or Ukita. God. I'm trying to figure out who they're counting and who they aren't. Because we found Yuri before we found Ukita. She was the very first person we found. Oh god, is Anna the imposter? Oh no, that would be really bad. Because she wasn't mentioned. If the two girls are Yuri and the dead girl. Oh boy. That would mean Anna might be the imposter. Oh boy. I think I'm probably one of them.
だろうな。じゃあもう一人はあの女の子が。
Figured as much. Then the other one must have been that girl.
Watase then got to thinking. Okay, good. He's thinking of this too. Out of all the people the commander said were still trapped there, Joji, yeah, and one of the girls were already dead. There was one other girl and 3 high school students.
やっぱりまだあの3人は脱出していなかったのか。
So those 3 kids really haven't escaped after all.
Anna was taken aback at Watase's words.
じゃああの子たちはどこかに倒れて。
Because if they are counting the 2 other girls, like, this is really puzzling. And God, I love these sprites. They look like they're just stills ripped straight from an anime, honestly. The sprite quality is insane. Then those kids must be lying unconscious somewhere.
大変や。きっと見落としてしまったんだわ。
This is bad. We must have overlooked them.
落ち着いてください、椿山さん。
Please calm down, Mr. Bakiyama.
彼らが移動している可能性もあります。
There's still a possibility that they're moving around. Huh,
我々はなるべく固まって行動していました。
that's true.
そして捜索の道順はほぼいつも一方向だけでした。
The only explanation I can think of that makes sense, unless we got imposters going on, is that they're not counting who's with us, and including Yuri, so they're not counting anybody already with us, and that there's one more girl still here that we don't know about, that we've never seen, alive or dead. We have been moving together as much as possible, and have consistently been searching in only one direction for the most part.
ならば行き違いになったと考えるのが妥当です。
That means there's enough room to assume that we have merely missed each other. The group that had indeed searched all the areas, including the contaminated zones. So if Kazami's theory was correct, it made total sense why they hadn't found them yet.
でもだったらなおのことすぐ探しに行かなきゃ。
But still, that's all the more reason we need to look for them right away.
待て先生。その前に考えなきゃならんことがある。
Hold on, Teach. We still need to think some things through before we go do that.
何をよ。
Like what?
今、俺たちが置かれている状況についてだ。
Like the situation we're in right now.
Like, this expression looks crazy good. Watase was talking about the cargo lift room. The room with the body.
破壊されていた脱出口に見知らぬ少女の死体って。
When you consider the fact that there was a mysterious girl's body right by was supposed to be our ticket out of here, you have to ask.
これは
Yep.
一体どういう状況なんだ。
Someone wants this to cover this up.
Just what in the hell have we gotten ourselves mixed up in?
There was no one who could answer that question. Flashback. In the end, it was Kazami who broke the heavy silence.
状況を整理しましょう。
Let's go over what we do know.
私にはあの子がここから逃げようとして亡くなったように見えました。
Yeah, and then the murderer stopped her. But did she just try to escape alone? If you had to ask me, I would guess that the girl died trying to escape from here.
ほら、これを見てください。
Here's my basis for that. Kazami then took a security card out of her pocket. The name Shuya Eraguchi was on it. As for the words level N, ooh! The highest of high security levels. They got the ultimate key card right there.
レベル N どうしたんだこれ
Level N? Where the hell did you find this?
It was ranked higher than level 6 cards the group had.
あの少女の遺体のそばに落ちていたんです。
It was lying right next to the girl's body.
彼女はこれを使って搬出リフトの前までやってきたのでしょう。
She probably used this to get all the way over to the cargo lift.
でもどうしてあの子こんなレベルの高いカードを
I think she probably stole it. What was a girl like that doing with such a high level card? Who the heck was she?
ゆうりくん同様職員の家族か
Perhaps she was a family member of one of the staff here, just like Yuri.
ただ、ともかく彼女は必死でここまでたどり着き、しかし出口がないことに絶望して力尽きたと。
Whatever the case, she desperately made it all the way over here, but lost all hope when she saw there was no exit, then passed away. Well, so she didn't pass away because of despair or anything. Someone clearly killed her.
でもだったら誰が
But if that's how it went down, then who the hell
誰がリフトを壊したんだ
broke the lift?
Everyone's faces froze over at that question.
壊した
Broke. Oh, crap.
あれはどう考えても偶然壊れたもんじゃない誰かが意図的に壊したんだ
That panel wasn't broken by accident. No matter how you try to spin it, someone clearly broke that thing intentionally.
あの子が壊したって可能性は
I think that girl could have done it.
ゼロじゃないが普通に考えればないだろ
I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's still rather implausible.
I see. So she was trying to imply that she was trying to escape injured. I see.
しかし、
Thank you for
い
that.
ずれにせよ、そんなことをして何の得があるのですか？
But either way, what would they have to get to gain from doing that? Like, I suppose it is possible that somebody has a secret stash of AD. That might be it. And they're willing to wait out after everyone died. Like for the doors to be reopened for some reason. And maybe like they'll use this as an opportunity to fake their death or something. Among other things, whatever their original objective was. But either way, what would they have had to gain from doing that?
リフトのコンパネが壊されているということは、壊した人は地下に残ったということです。
The fact that it's destroyed means that whoever the culprit was is still down here.
しかし、こんな場所に自ら残りたがる人がいるとは思えません。
I don't know, Kazami. If they had a secret stash of AD, I think it would be definitely possible. Maybe that's why all the AD is missing, because they like gathered it all first. But I do not believe there is anyone who could voluntarily wish to be trapped in a place such as this.
それは
That's...
Watase didn't have a clue either. Who in their right mind would be willing to brave the risk of being trapped in this place to the point of cutting off their own escape route? But his thoughts were interrupted by Enna's subdued voice.
例の犯人じゃないの？
And maybe it was the killer.
犯人って先生何の
the killer. Teach, what are you...
そこの子を殺した犯人よ。
I'm talking about the one who killed that girl.
おそらく第3エリアで3人を殺したのと同一犯のね。
Whoever it was, he's most likely the same person who killed those people in Area 3, right? Watase's mind flashed back for a second to the grotesque sight he'd witnessed in that room. Two of the corpses there had bullet wounds, just like the girl.
Yeah. It is possible that the killer of those people is one and the same.
皆さんは今まであの3つの死体から目をそらしてきたわね。
And she doesn't even know about the other bodies. I mean, the other body, I should say. We've all been trying to ignore these two bodies up until this point, haven't we?
人殺しは逃げたということで、犯人についての議論は棚上げにしていた。
I don't understand how they think it's possible the killer had escaped. I guess maybe they used another route. Or like the cargo route they probably thought that they used. Because if one of Watase's men was among the victims, then they could have only been here after everything got sealed away. We shelled away any discussion of it by going with the theory that the killer had escaped.
犯人探しはここから脱出してからやればいいと思っていたんでしょう。
We all figured that we would worry about searching for the killer after we got out of here. Yes. Yes. Kazami had certainly told everyone that back when they first found the bodies.
でもその前提が狂ってしまった。どうやら脱出は容易じゃない。
But that assumption has been completely invalidated. It would appear that they could not have escaped so easily.
だからもう言わせてもらうわ。これはただの事故じゃないのよ。
So I'll say it again. This was no mere accident. And a sharp voice is echoed in the silent factory.
ただの事故じゃないってどういうことだ
What's that supposed to mean?
脱出経路に銃殺体があったなら、逃げようとしたところを撃ち殺されたと考えるのが普通でしょ。
Hello, Hala Mirage and Burncastle. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Hala Mirage. Like, the two researchers would have exactly. I said the same goddamn thing. Yeah. Like. Oh, thank you, GA. See, that's the thing. I always forget the exact details of shit. Thank you for that, GA. Kazami and June lost contact with Watase, Dojimi, and Hiyama around 6:34, and the lockdown didn't begin until 7:10. Okay, so it's totally possible. Yeah, okay. For them to have been killed in that time window. Thank you, GAs. Do you know what time did Watase wake up? Like after his whole episode in the core. So, Hala Mirage, my theory about that with Ukita and like the two researchers and like they said about the two girls, right? So that's kind of weird. Like, first of all, they didn't mention Enna. Right? They should have mentioned Enna. Like, they didn't mention her at all as a survivor. So I believe that they told the commander who they had with them at the time, because they know that Ukita is with the rescue team. Oh, and Watase didn't wake up until 9:16, so that's another big window of time. So yeah, it could have totally been evil Watase who did all the murders. Dang, oof. That's probably a very likely suspect. But yeah, about the whole two researchers thing, they didn't mention Enna either. So, unless there's some serious imposter shit going on, it's likely that the commander did not mention any of the people with us in our group. And which would mean that there's one more girl that they're not considering. That none of us have seen before in this facility. Because it would mean that they're not considering Yuri, because I think they know that she's with us. To see someone who's been shot to death lying next to our escape route means it's natural to assume she was shot while trying to escape. Right?
脱出不能な地下施設の中で殺人事件が起きた。だったらその閉鎖空間は犯人が作り出したものかもしれないじゃない。
A murder happened right in the basement of a facility that's currently impossible to escape from. So isn't it possible that the killer is the one who created this closed space? No, don't say those words, Anna! No! No! That's how you get witches. You want witches? That's how you get witches.
そんな何のために？
Impossible. Why would they do that?
どうしても殺したい相手がいて、その人を殺すために残ったかもしれないわね。
Maybe they wanted to kill someone here and therefore stayed behind so they could do it.
例えば、各駅が閉鎖されている間に全ての死体を焼いてしまえば、証拠だって残らないもの。
For example, if they did it during the lockdown, then all evidence would go up in flames with the bodies. Yep.
やめろ先生、憶測が過ぎるぞ。いたずらに不安を煽ってどうする？
Cut it out, Teach. That's just speculation. All you're gonna do is get people worked up over nothing.
Watch, they finally were sick of Enna's conspiracy theories and objected. But then June cut in.
ちょっと待って、二人とも。
Hold on a sec, you guys.
何？
What?
いや、今までは関連性をあまり考えてなかったの。
Ooh, some badass music right here. Whale, how didn't they get anything to do with all this up until now?
実は近頃、6名士に
Ooh,
ラボがある町に
dropping some plot. But recently, it's believed that Rokamei City, see where Labo is located,
テロリストが侵入したかもしれないんだよ。
may have been invaded by terrorists. What? I mean, just a possibility. What? What?
Terrorist?
Terrorists? That sudden phrase left Watase in shock.
なぜそう思うの？
What's the basis for that?
信憑性に欠けるかもしれないけど、そういう噂があったんだよ。
Well, there might not have been anything concrete on the matter, but there's been rumors about that floating around.
最近町のあちこちで似たような事件が起きてたし、昨日だって他の大きな研究施設が爆破されたんだ。
There's been similar incidents happening in the city recently. And there was this other huge research facility that was bombed only yesterday. Okay, yeah, okay, so she really meant infiltrated, not invaded. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, because invaded makes it sound like they took over. Yeah. Jesus Christ, so they're trying to bomb research facilities and... Yep, Alpha Rat is back, Hollow Mirage. Alpha Rat is back. And there was this other huge research facility that was bombed only yesterday. They didn't call us to rescue them. Terrorists targeting a nuclear reactor? Yes, that would make sense.
やたらと起きていた爆発と火災、不自然に停止していた消火システム。考えてみれば明らかに人為的だもの。
Also seeming random explosions and fires. The sprinkler system being suspiciously offline. But you think about it, these are all clearly human acts.
それに原子炉を爆破でもすれば破壊活動としてはものすごい成果を上げられるものね。
And the fall of that were to be capped up by a nuclear reactor blowing up. That would practically be a masterpiece in terms of an act of destruction. If that theory was indeed correct, then it was no surprise that there'd be bullet holes in all those corpses.
If terrorists truly are behind this, that would also explain why so many unnatural situations kept on piling up.
But Ukita scoffed. Yeah, of course you would.
映画か何かの見過ぎじゃないのかね。
Have you people been watching one too many movies or something?
Huh?
テロだってバカバカしい。この施設の警備の厳重さを知らないのかね。
Terrorists? Seriously, how preposterous. Are you not aware of how strict our security is?
原子炉を保有している施設は超法規的警備を行うことが認められている。
Come on, okay. I really don't trust you now, dude. Like, seriously.
Facilities like this that house nuclear reactors have been granted permission to possess security measures beyond the law.
自衛隊から出向した警備員がライフルとライアットガンを装備し24時間警備をしているんだ。
We have 24/7 security team composed of ex-JSDS soldiers, equipped with rifles and riot guns.
それを乗り越えてまでテロを敢行するなどフィクションの世界の話だよ。
Unless they infiltrated it.
Only in fiction could a terrorist hope to even dream of overcoming such defense.
言うわね。でも万全だったはずの防災システムも蓋を開ければザルだったじゃない。
Ooh, and you talk a big game, but your so-called perfect disaster prevention system breaks apart if anyone so much as opens the lid on the whole damn thing.
その警備の隙を突かれてテロリストの侵入を許したという可能性はどこかに抜け道があるんじゃないの？
Isn't there any possibilities that the terrorists could have taken advantage of a hole in that security and snuck in unnoticed? You sure there's no loopholes anywhere?
抜け道ってそんなこと僕に分かるわけないだろ。
A loophole? How the hell would I know something like that?
自説にこだわりすぎて論理性を失ってるよ君は。
You're getting obsessed with your little theory and not thinking logically about this.
Dude, at least we're thinking of something. You're just shooting down everyone else's ideas.
そう。事実あそこにも見知らぬ少女が侵入しているわけだし。
Oh, really? Then isn't it also a fact that the mysterious girl lying in that room managed to sneak in here somehow?
あなたの信頼する警備システムとやらも信頼に足るとは思えないわ。
Face it, the defense systems you put so much faith in aren't looking all that reliable at all.
そんなにも我が施設の責任にしたいのかね君は。
Well, dude, we wouldn't if you wouldn't defend it so much. I mean, we didn't start this. You are the one who, like, jumped to the facility's defense. Like, that, yeah, this guy is just full of shit. You are full of shit, man.
Are you that intent on making me take responsibility for our facility?
You just jumped in to take responsibility for the facility, dude. Like, sticking up for the security systems and shit. Make up your goddamn mind. Hida and Anna felt like they were standing right next to a powder keg ready to explode.
やめてください。
Please stop. Yuri timidly pleaded to them. But then someone least expected also spoke up.
確かにテロリストの存在については一応考慮するべきかもしれませんね。
Yes. Perhaps we should consider the involvement of terrorists for the time being. Like, he's almost... No, I think he's almost like too obvious of a culprit now, Ukita. Like, he has so many red flags, he seems like a red herring. Which is scary, because if it's any other character, like, damn, that's just heartbreaking. Seriously. Like, Ukita almost seems like too obvious at this point. Like, man, he just has the worst arguments. Like, he just, like, jumps in to, like, step in to defend the facility, and then when she actually argues with him, he's like,
No, don't make fun of me. I'm not responsible for this facility.
like, dude, seriously, dude? Seriously? You, oh, God. That's just such an asshole move. It's like, you're the one who started the goddamn argument. God.
何
What?
隊長、信じてくれるの？
Y'all believe her, Lieutenant?
ええ、多少は。
Yes, somewhat.
しかしテロリストなんてものが実際にいたと仮定しても
See, now this is real logic. However, the idea that a terrorist is actually here is merely a hypothesis.
やはり以前も申し上げた通り犯人は核兵器の閉鎖前に脱出している可能性が高いと思います。
As I said before, I believe that there's a high probability that the killer escaped before the lockdown commenced.
それはどういう根拠で
Huh? What are your grounds for that?
I mean, it's possible that he did all this stuff, or they, I guess I should say, because we don't know. Most of the cast is female, so it's very possible that the killer is too. Might be just, might have set all this up beforehand and then started the facility meltdown as the very last thing they did before escaping. But that's, no, that's impossible because the rescue team got there. So they would have had to do it quite fast.
テロリストも我々同様閉じ込められたとしたら
Because if the terrorists were... Oh, typo. Because if the terrorists were trapped here just like us,
核兵器封鎖からすでに5時間近く経ってますがなぜこうも姿を現さないのでしょうか
they could be hiding. Or like the same reason we haven't run into the kids. Or hell, they might even be in the core. Then why have we not run into them in the nearly 5 hours that have passed since the start of the lockdown? It also could be just one person. It doesn't have to be like a team. Or they could be already among us.
銃を持っているのなら我々を人質に取るなり AD を取り上げるなりいくらでもできるはずです
If they have a gun, they could just hold us hostage and take as much AD from us as they liked.
なのにそれをしないどう考えても不自然です以上が私の考えです
and yet they have not done so. It doesn't make sense no matter what angle you think about it from. Those are my thoughts on the matter.
でもさっきの通信で銃を持った人間は地上に脱出してはいないと言っていたわよね。それについては？
But that person on the radio just now said that there wasn't anyone who escaped to the surface with a gun. Right? What about that?
どこかに銃を捨てればいいだけの話です。
That only holds water if they didn't simply discard their firearms somewhere.
そして各駅閉鎖直前のあの大パニックに紛れ込めばいくらでも逃げることができるでしょう。
What's more, if they slipped into that huge panic that was going on before the lockdown began, they could have escaped whenever they wanted. That is true, but there's so much we don't know. Like, what is their overall goal? It could even be like to find some data here. It was a well thought out logical reasoning that befitted someone like Kazami.
私もそう思います。
I think you're right. Yuri voiced her own opinion. Rather rare occasion to say the least.
待ってよ副隊長。そう考えるのは早計じゃない？
Hold on a sec, Lieutenant. Don't you think it's too soon to decide that?
何ですか、森部？
And why is that?
いつも私に言ってんじゃん。現状では最悪の事態を常に想定しろって。
Aren't y'all the one who's always telling me to assume the worst when at work?
もしテロリストが地下に残ってたら危険の質が全然変わってくるでしょ？
Why, if there's a terrorist down here with us, then we're in a whole different league of danger, right?
それとこれとは別種の話です。我々は刑事じゃありませんよ。
Those are completely different matters. We are not detectives.
可能性を考慮することは大事だわ。
But it's important that we consider the possibility.
では何かね、地下に残っている9人の中にテロリストが紛れ込んでいるとでも？
Then what do you say? You implying that one of the 9 still trapped here is a terrorist?
まさか君は自分の生徒を疑うのかね？
I never took you for the type who would doubt her own students. God, dude. Wow.
何をバカなことを言ってんのよ。そんなこと誰も言ってないでしょ。
Impossible. Don't be ridiculous. No one's saying that at all.
ではこの6人の中にテロリストもいると？それはますますありえません。
Then do you mean to say there's a terrorist among the 6 of us? 6 of us. That's even more unlikely. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be like a terrorist. It could be like someone who has a grudge against this facility or the city and like, is doing this out of revenge or something like that. Their motive could be more personal than political.
この中に悪意のある人間が混ざっていたとしたら、我々は今よりはるかに苦境に立たされているはずです。
If someone full of malice was amongst us, then we would be in far worse straits than we are now. Okay. Bye, Mr. Valdeck. See you next time. Thank you for coming. Everyone was voicing their own opinions. On Watch, they thought they all had their own good points. Having this debate drag on for so long was truly getting unpleasant. Guys, we literally are living on a lifeline. Timer.
ちょっと落ち着こうみんな。
Alright, let's just calm down for a minute, guys.
何よ隊長さん。あなただけ何も意見を言ってないじゃない。
I hope you feel better, Mr. Valdak. Get some rest. What's your problem? You're the only one who hasn't spoken their thoughts on the matter, right?
分かってる。でもとりあえず一度自説は引っ込めて。
I know that. Let's all rein in our own personal opinions for the time being.
But before Watase could say any more... Uh-oh, what's going on? A shock ran through his head. Oh no! Oh god! And right after that, countless scenes flashed through his brain.
What?
Watase was confused by this random phenomenon. The events of the last few hours flashed before him. Everything from when he'd woken up in Area 1 to arriving in Area 6. It all streamed past his eyes like a muddy stream for some reason. And then disappeared. Oh no.
何を急に黙って。
The fuck is going on? Hey, what's with this sudden silence treatment? And then the others were staring at Watase with wide eyes. But he was so surprised that he was at complete loss for words.
What the hell was that?
It was clearly bizarre. It wasn't like he'd been reflecting on his memories. No, this was totally different. Oh my god. Oh my god, did he get a brain blast? Is he gonna solve the mystery? He'd remembered everything that happened up to this point in a second. And in such minute detail at that. Damn, he's got superpowers. And at that exact moment, he made several connections out of a few things he observed. So now, yes! Alright, Detective Watase, let's go.
Wait a minute. Let's say that there is a terrorist down here. Which one of the 9 trapped in this facility would be the most likely suspect?
Suspicion started flaring up in Watase's heart. They swiftly grew bigger.
He said that Labo's security is so strict that no terrorists could ever sneak in. But the old man's a staff member here. It would have been so easy to let him sneak.
Yeah.
For him to let a terrorist in.
Yeah. Sign of doubt. I got an achievement for that.
Could the loophole in security that Teach was talking about be old man Ukita? If so, that would explain why he's getting so worked up, so full of denial.
Thank you, Watase. Oh, we are on the same page. We are on the same goddamn page. Those doubts begot even more doubts.
No, what if it's the other way around? What are the odds that Teach is the terrorist? Now I think about it, her reason for being here is flimsy to begin with. We have no clue if she really was summoned here by a staffer.
Oh! Watase immediately denied those suspicions. Oh, I didn't realize. I am not gonna doubt Kazami and June, not in the least. And it was a normal teacher no matter what angle one viewed her from. There was nothing about it that seemed remotely like a terrorist. What about Tachibana and Maribe?
Oh, what about Tachibana and Maribe? Nothing strange about anything they've said and done. They've always acted in the interest of everyone's safety. I'm sure I can trust them. In fact, isn't the reason the lockdown is still going is that is the thing that's fishy here? Is it really because of radiation leakage control system?
His doubt just got on suddenly more doubt. Something was bizarre. Putting aside the images he'd just seen as chain of rising doubt.
Feels like someone...
Like, why would she have brought up the whole terrorist thing?
Feels like someone is commanding me to recall everything you've seen so far and think about the path that has led you up to this point.
Yep, decision time.
Who could that someone be? Blickwinkle.
Watase looked over everyone's faces, still just as perplexed about this phenomenon as been from the start. He glanced at Kazami, Jun, Ukita, Ena, and then... It was then they noticed it. Oh no. Oh my god, is Yuri evil? Of course, the character that I would freaking be on the same enneagram as would be the evil one. Of fucking course. Yuri was gone.
いない
Yuri's gone!
Watase's surprise declaration sent everyone turning around. Oh boy.
本当だ。どうして？
You're right. But why?
まさかまた逃げたの？
Don't tell me she ran off again.
ユリさん。
Miss Yuri. Kazami frantically looked around. Watase also turned around. Ooh. Oh no! Surprise, I'm evil mastermind. Oh god. And so the Area 5 gate up with Yuri running through it. Oh damn.
第5エリアに行った
Found her. She headed for Area 5.
そんな、どうやってゲートを？
Hello, Mr. Von Fiegel. Welcome to the stream. No way. How'd you get the gate open?
セキュリティカードを隠し持っていたの。
Was she having a security card on her? So she's the terrorist. Oh, god damn it.
いいから追いましょう。
Enough talk. Let's go after her. Why are you hesitating?
Indeed.
The group all broke off into a dash at once. Area 5, Outer Ring B2. Kazami spoke up to the rest of the group as soon as they all ran in there.
我々もはぐれる可能性があります。
It's possible that we'll also get separated.
見つけても見つからなくても、10分後に脳科学実験室に集合しましょう。
Gather in the neuroscience laboratory in 10 minutes, whether you find her or not. Oh boy, splitting up, gang, is not a good idea when there's a killer running around. Watase checked the time on his watch. It's at 12:31 p.m.
分かった
Got it.
The group all gave similar answers and split up. Kazami and Jun kept going straight towards Area 4. They probably planned to seal off the other exits before Yuri could flee to another area. Anna, Una, and Ukita checked all the nearby rooms. And so Watase headed for the inner ring.
I don't think Maribe ever told Yuri the inner ring was a contaminated zone.
Oh boy.
If she ran in there, then that means...
Watase's thoughts were interrupted by a voice echoing in his head.
彼女を助けろ
Save her?
Go, save her.
Ooh, Glasses Dude is telling him to save her? So she might not be bad. Maybe she's running from the terrorist in the group. She might have figured out who it was. It's the first time in a while he'd heard that auditory hallucination.
I'm not an auditory hallucination, I'm the student guy with telepathy powers.
Watase headed to the contamination zone as if guided by the voice. He ran through the connecting passageway and plunged straight into the inner ring. His Procyon alarm immediately started beeping. Oh, dang! Integrator read 9355 MSV, but he ignored it and started shouting.
ユリどこにいるんだユリ
Yuri! Where are you? Yuri!
He checked every single room in his search, but Yuri was nowhere to be seen. To be safe, Watase went to check the elevator hall. And there she was.
ユリ
Yuri!
Upon hearing Watase shout, Yuri twitched for the start and turned around.
あ ってきてくれたんですね。
So you really did come after me.
やっぱりって、そりゃそうだろ。
What do you mean you really did come after me? Of course I did.
それより有利、ここは危険なんだ。汚染区域なんだよ。
Anyway, this place is dangerous. It's a contaminated zone.
A troubled smile rose to Yuri's face at those words.
そうなんですか。なのに隊長さんは私のために飛び込んできてくれた。
Are you a young... Oh. What's going on, dude? Seriously? Oh boy. But the glasses guy is telling him to save Yuri. Huh. And I do trust him, mostly because he's the other protagonist, but... Huh. I see. You came running through it for me.
有利。
Yuri.
Yuri paid no heed to Watase's confusion and looked him dead in the eye.
いつもそうやって心配してくれるんですね。
Why did she just make a bolt for it like that? Or good night, Luca. Interesting. So yeah, Yuri should be trustworthy if, I forgot about that. The glasses dude told us to save her before, so... She's definitely... I don't know why she ran like that. You're always worrying about me like this, aren't you?
だったら
But then why...
どうしてあの時あんなひどいことをしたんですか？
What? Oh no. What did you do? Why did you do something so horrible to me back then?
何？
What?
Oh no. Oh god. Don't say it like that. That has horrible implications. Watase gasped. He had no recollection of her doing anything of the sort.
ひどいことって。
What do you mean by something so horrible?
本当に忘れてしまったんですか？
Do you really not remember? Her voice was filled with some unknown emotion.
私はもう少しで死んでしまうところでした。
A minute later and I would have died. A mixture of confusion and terror.
火の中に置き去りにされて本当に怖かった。
I was really scared when I found myself trapped and all alone in sea of flames. Her words were shaking Watase up.
なのに私を助けたのは
Wait, is he the one who put it there? And yet, you're also the one who saved me. Watase felt something new gripping his heart.
どういうつもりなんですか？
What are you trying to do? An intense fear.
有利、何を言っているんだ？
Yuri, what are you talking about?
He somehow knew that Yuri was about to reveal something truly horrifying. Something he didn't know. No, something he shouldn't know. But Yuri shook her head.
あなたにわからないんだったら私にもわかりません。
Wait, what? If you don't know, then I don't know either.
私には何もわからないんです。
I don't know what to believe anymore. Yuri quietly walked over to him.
だからお願いです。隊長さん。
So, Captain Kasasagi, please.
教えてください。
What?
心
Oh, you're a psychic. Please let me know your mind. Ooh, oh, she's gonna freaking do a psychic blast here. Yuri said that and turned a palm towards Watase. Only for a bizarre scene to play back through his head. It's this again. Yep. Now we can see clearly it's two people fighting. It's the two Watases, good and evil.
What?
It's a fighting over a gun. It was a memory he had no recollection of. Something was grabbing his wrist. It then laughed ominously. The man spotted a broken wristwatch out of the corner of his eye. And a second later, he was assaulted by an intense pain akin to his brain being crushed. Something else was welling up inside Watase. It was unmistakably fear. And Watase felt that very same emotion toward the girl standing right before him. What the fuck is going on? Watase immediately ran out of the elevator hall. Once he shut the door, he suddenly came to his senses.
Shit. What the hell am I doing? Why do I need to run from Yuri? She's Yuri. She's not that monster.
Just as he thought that. Ooh, oh no!
Ah!
A sharp pain shot through his head.
Ugh.
Watase held his head and screamed. Scream echoed in his skull, jumbling his thoughts into disorder.
What the hell is this? I've never
felt anything like this. What was that?
until now. Is this?
What the fuck is going on? With the message boxes. Radiation damage.
Is it because I've been to contaminated zones several times?
He had a horrible headache like something was piercing through his head and scrambling his brain. The pain spread to his whole body, and his stomach felt like it was being stretched out. Oh no!
Ah!
What as he threw up, there was nothing in his stomach, so all that came up was stomach acid mixed with blood. It splattered all over the hallway. His consciousness was fading away quickly.
My memories were shattered back, and then of my past selves. Memories might.
Did he get his memory back? Walter screamed again and forced his consciousness to stay where it was. His memories had been muddled by that intense headache. He looked down to find there was a red vomit at his feet.
What just happened to me? What was I doing?
He shuffled through his memories and quickly remembered that he'd been searching for Yuri.
Damn it. I suffered this much damage from the radiation, and Yuri's in danger.
That frail girl could never survive in such a dangerous place. The only thing Watase felt was concern for her. Felt like he'd just been feeling some other sort of emotion for her, but if whatever it was, it completely vanished. Watase spat out the disgusting taste filling his mouth. He then ran back over the elevator hall. But Yuri was no longer there. God damn it. There was nowhere to run from that elevator hall, so Where'd she gone?
はしごを伝って地下1階に行ったのか。
She climbed the ladder up to B1?
Want to say open the elevator doors with that thought. Elevator car was still up on the surface floors just had been earlier. Want to say climbed to the ladder through the darkness. When he got to V1, Yuri was still nowhere to be found. Yeah, I'll trust Yuri. Want to say ran around the block. However, even after looking through all the rooms, there was still no hide nor hair of Yuri to be found.
Why? Where did she go?
Yeah, it's just Yuri. However, wondering why she was gone wouldn't do any good. He had to keep searching.
ユリ、どこにいるんだ。ユリ。
Yuri! Where are you? Yuri!
He ran towards the outer ring as he shouted that. Once he appeared the connecting passageway, he saw Kazami and June.
立花、森部。
Tachibana Maribe!
隊長
Captain!
Two of them rushed over to him as soon as they heard his calls.
ユリちゃんいた
Did y'all find Yuri?
ついさっき内周塔で見かけたが見失った。
I spotted her in the inner ring just a few minutes ago, but I lost sight of her.
こっちもです。第4エリア側に行かないようにゲート周辺を固めていたのですが
We've had no success either. We secured the perimeter around the Area 4 gate so she couldn't go through there, but
どこにもいない。
she's not here? Three of them all exchanged glances.
消えた。なぜだ。
There's gotta be passages we don't know about.
She vanished. But why?
入れ違いになったのでしょうか
Are you positive that you didn't just miss her?
変だね。それにどうしてユリちゃんはさっきこの第5エリアに入れたんだろう。
Oh, this whole thing's weird. And how the heck did Yuri get into Area 5 to begin with?
ああ、それも妙だ。
I mean, the kids have their own, like, ID cards, clearly, that are all access passes.
Yeah, that's bugging me too.
But without saying, we need a level 5 or higher keycard to open the security gate to Area 5. But all the cards they'd acquired so far were in possession of Watase, Kazami, and June. No one else should have had a card.
ユリちゃん、カードを隠し持っていたの？
Was Yuri hiding a card on her?
どうもそうとしか思えないな。
That's the only possibility I can think of.
でもどうしてユリはそのことについて隠していたんだろう。
But why would Yuri hide something like that?
Yuri's motive has suddenly become incomprehensible to them. Another silence descended upon them. Eventually, Kazami broke that silence with a sigh.
ここで議論していても答えは出ませんねひとまず脳科学実験室に行きましょう
We won't get any answer by standing around here speculating. Let's head for the neuroscience laboratory for now.
そろそろ約束の集合時間ですから
It's almost time to rendezvous with the others.
何？もうか。
Wait, already?
Watase checked his watch. It's 12:35. It was indeed almost time for them to meet up.
Have you really been searching for that long?
Yeah, I think you were just out. And like evil Watase might have taken over, which means, oh no, which means another person might be dead. Watase followed Kazami and June as a vague sense of dissatisfaction coiled around him. He then called out to Kazami as they walked.
立花、 内周島は汚染されていた。有利の身が心配だ。
Tachibana, the inner ring is contaminated. I'm worried about Yuri's health.
汚染区域になっているってことは有利にも伝えたが、それでもあいつは逃げたんだ。
I told her there was a contaminated zone, but still she ran off.
そんな、どうして？
Impossible. Why?
俺にもわからん。以前にもこうして逃げたことがあったが。
I've got no clue either. I mean, I know she ran off just that one time and a few hours back, but...
Kasami hung her head while Watase said that.
AD の効果はまだ1時間近くある。それまでに探さなきゃまずい。
The AD will only last about another hour. She'll be in big trouble if we don't find her before then.
Yes.
もっとも有利はカードを隠し持っていたように AD も隠し持っている可能性はゼロではないが。
Though that said, if Yuri was hiding a card from us, we can't fully deny the possibility she was hiding some AD here on her as well.
立花
Tachibana?
Kasami was dead silent. Perhaps she hadn't heard Watase. It was then that her lips faintly moved, releasing a small whisper. Oh my god. Oh. She's worried about Yuri. Kazami gets a full bloody circle. Always trust Kazami. Kazami picked up the pace when she said that.
おい
Hey!
She didn't turn around even from that. Watase glanced at June. He couldn't shake the feeling something was wrong. June looked sadly at Kazami.
Yeah, something's definitely up.
Watase ran up to Kazami as soon as he thought that.
なあ立花
Hey, Tachibana!
She finally looked at Watase after hearing him shout. And the music's romantic.
さっきからお前ちょっと変じゃないか。
Haven't you been acting a little weird for a while now?
搬出リフトのところで少女の遺体を見つけた時も渚がどうとかって言ってたけど
Oh my god, the fan is freezing. I hate to interrupt this scene, but
I remember you acting like this back when you found the girl's body at the cargo lift. I think you said Nagisa or something like that.
So you heard that.
今のお前は
Yeah, it feels like you're acting just like you were back then.
Ooh, I wonder if this is an extra story scene. Oh, this is Kazami's character theme? Oh my god, that is awesome. I am super happy about that because it sounds very romantic.
Nagisa って何なんだ。なんでいつも冷静なお前がこんな風に。
What's this Nagisa? Why is someone so cool-headed as you acting this way?
Kazami breathed a deep sigh at Watase's question.
お教えしておいた方が良さそうですね。
It appears it would be better if I told you. She then began quietly talking. It is. Oh, it is. I knew it. Yes, I'm getting another secret scene.
渚というのは私の妹の名です。
Oh my god. So when June calls her sister, is that like a coping mechanism or something? Is she like trying to fill that void? Oh my god. I have a little sister with a fairly decent sized age gap. Not too big, not too small. I'm 5 years older. Oh my god. So, oh my god.
妹
You have a sister? I think she said was. I think she's dead.
ええ。もう10年近くも前に亡くした
She's the one who
たっ
died.
た一人の家族。
Yes. She was my only family until she passed away nearly 10 years ago. I'll just say gasped. Kasami continued with her story.
当時私はレスキュー隊員でも消防隊員でもなく普通に働いていました。
I wasn't a rescue worker or a firefighter at the time. I just had a normal job.
市営団地の一室で妹と2人暮らす生活。ささやかだけれど幸せな日々でした。
My sister and I lived in a single room apartment. Single room! Dang. We didn't have much, but it was a happy life.
だけどある日いつも通りに仕事から帰ってきた私が見たものは
But one day I was on my way home from work. Same as always.
渚の待つ市営団地が崩壊している光景でした。
Oh my god. Only to find the apartment complex where Nagisa was waiting for me collapsing.
崩壊って一体何が
Collapsing? How'd that happen?
ガス爆発です。団地を半壊させるほどの爆発が起きて
It was a gas explosion. One powerful enough to partially destroy the complex.
私は何もできずただ立ち尽くすばかりでした。
I just stood there the whole time, unable to do a single thing.
やがて消防車がやってきて渚は病院に担ぎ込まれましたがその甲斐なく
So this was a completely different accident from the other one. Interesting. The fire trucks came soon enough, and Nagisa was taken to a hospital, but it was no use. Kasami's voice was as calm as always. In contrast, Watase's heart felt like it was shaking.
すまない立ち入ったことを聞いてしまったな
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have forced you to open up such old wounds.
いいえ隊長にこの話をするのは初めてではありませんから
Oh. And she told him something so personal. Wow. It's all right. This isn't the first time I've told you about this after all. Want to say it never cursed his amnesia more than he did now. Oh my god, what to say? Oh my god! He cares so much about her! Oh my god!
I've already gone and made her relive this painful story twice?
But Kazami didn't seem bothered by it. She hung her head down and spoke.
渚が生きていればちょうど優里さんやリフトのところで死んでいたあの子くらいの年になります
If Nagisa was still alive, she'd be about the same age as Miss Yuri, or the girl who died by the lift. Oh, so she was very young. Oh my god. Really? So she must have been extremely young. Wow. If Nagisa were alive, I read that line.
私はね、隊長、あの年頃の少女が傷ついているのや危機にさらされているのを見ると、
So you see, Captain, whenever I see a girl around that age hurt or in danger,
とても冷静じゃいられなくなるんですよ。
I just can't keep my composure.
いつもは冷静沈着な完璧主義者を気取っていても、一皮むけばこのざまです。なのにこの仕事についてしまった。
I always try to act like a calm and collected perfectionist. But something like that and I completely fall apart. Like right now. And yet I'm still in this line of work. I always try to act like a calm and collected perfectionist. Something like that and I completely fall apart. Like right now. And yet I'm still in this line of work.
災害の現状は食材の場ではないのにね。お笑いくださいますか？
Even though disaster sites are no place for atonement. Laughable, isn't it? Kazami gave a small self-deprecating laugh. Now Watase understood the true meaning behind Kazami's attitude towards Yuri.
So being hard on Yuri was her way of showing concern.
Watase, now filled with this knowledge,
笑うわけないだろバカ。
You idiot. You baka. Of course it's not laughable. Oh my god, these two. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right, loyalist theme of Tachibana. Oh wow. Oh my god! Oh no, Watase said that.
笑うわけないだろバカ。
Sorry.
You idiot. Of course it's not laughable.
You wrapped around rock. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No! Kazami jolted with a start and then froze.
隊長、おやめください。
Oh my god!
がつきません。
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my Oh my god. 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 Captain, please stop. You're setting a bad example for Maribe. Oh my god, look at her face! Look at her face! She's blushing. You could tell that June was staring at them from behind. I wanted to do his best to ignore it. Oh my god!
いいから聞いてくれ。
Forget that and listen up, Tachibana.
今の俺が分かった風なことを言うのはお前に対する冒涜かもしれないが、今言わなきゃいけないことだと思うんだ。
Maybe you'll think I'm getting full of myself by talking like I understand. But I think it's something that I need to say now.
立花、お前は強い女だ。
Tachibana, you're a strong woman.
高潔で勇壮で心底尊敬に値する女だ。だが
You're a brave, virtuous woman who deserves utmost respect. However,
いくら強くても傷つかない人間なんかいない。
no matter how strong they may be, no one's invincible.
傷も弱さも隠し続けて生きていけるやつなんかいないはずだ。
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, yes, yes!
I highly doubt anyone could go on living while hiding all their pain and weakness.
だからせめて仲間の前では少しくらい弱さを見せたっていいじゃないか。
So at the very least, isn't it okay to let yourself show some of that weakness to your comrades?
Kasami gasped!
その言葉
Those words.
やっぱ偉そうだったか。
Oh, so I really did get too full of myself, didn't I?
いえ
No.
Oh my god, he must have said that before, or his other personality or something. Oh my god. Ay, gee. Kasami said that. Oh my god, oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Kasami said that and touched Watase's arm.
おっしゃる通りだと思って
I believe it's just as you say.
それに正直嬉しいお言葉でした
And to be honest, I'm very happy to hear you say that. Oh my god, June is watching all this. She must have her cat face on like crazy. She just nodding her head and like going, yep, all according to plan. All according to plan. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Kasami then gave a faint smile. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Smile without the slightest hint of gloom in it. Smile Watsuki had never seen before.
I see.
Watsuki felt a tinge of relief flood over him, and Lady let go of Kasami. Kasami's face then grew stern-eyed, the shades of red forming on her cheeks.
さて私のせいで時間を無駄にしてしまいました脳科学実験室に急ぎましょう
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Now then, we have been wasting too much time on my account. Let us hurry on over to the neuroscience laboratory.
Kasami said that and broke off into a dash. Oh, June. Yes! Watsuki then tried to follow her, but then June ran up to him and gave him a pat on the back.
どうした？まずかったか？
Huh? What's wrong? Do you think that was too cheesy or something?
Okay, not at all, not at all. You did good, Skim.
いやベリーグッド男前だね隊長
No way, Captain. That was muy bueno. Oh, you sure are manly. Watsuki returned her smile, then ran off together with June. Yes, June! Ship her on deck! Oh my god. Jeez. Area 5, Outer Ring B2, Neuroscience Laboratory. Okay, you guys. I think after that, there is no better spot to stop off than here. Seriously. Oh my god. That was amazing! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I haven't had a chance to like root for a ship like this since Umineko. The next scene is long? Okay, that's a good stopping point, but seriously, wow. Oh my god, yes, oh god. The only possible way this could get better is if there's no way this is possible, but if Kazami had like a dark side of some way, and like Watase was like all like, Kazami, why? And then like she was like, I'm sorry, Captain, but I must do this. And like she like did something really unexpected, and like there was this whole like drama as to like why would Kazami do this, and then like they're torn between their love for each other and like, you know, they're doing their justice of jobs, and like, you know, eventually they like go between and like, you know, have these like moments where they meet, and then like, you know, they have to fight or like, you know, go against each other, but at the same time they don't want to, and in the end they finally decide to go together and like meet halfway and like have this big thing that their romance is more important than whatever the other shit is, and they save the world at the same time as being together in the end, and everything's great, wonderful, and like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Super excited. Love this game. Love this game. Oh my god. I'm so... Seriously. I'm having an absolute blast, in case you can't tell. Seriously. No, I mean, it's different. It's different with, like, couples like, Michelle and Giselle and Alfred and Shion. Like, that was, those were obviously gonna happen. But this, like, I don't know. In games where, like, you don't know that, like, the couple is, like, destined to be together, it just adds that much more spice to it. Like, oh my god, is it gonna happen, or are they not gonna do it? And, like, that, with Umineko and this, it's like, that this is the kind of, that just adds all the more excitement to it. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved those romances you're talking about, G-Ace, like, but I get this kind of rush when it's like a bit of a gamble. Oh, you know what I mean. Oh, awesome, G-Ace. Okay, well then, we will get back to Hate Plus on Thursday, and we'll continue this on Friday. Yes, exactly, it's the please be canon feeling. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. Good night, and see ya.